Your favorite lovable best friend is getting his own late night talk show. That's right. You guessed it. Patrick fucking Star. Bikini Bottom's iconic rock-hugging starfish is getting his own spin-off show, carefully entitled The Patrick Star Show. Right? The show will be based around him and his family. And no, not his favorite. The first season will run for 13 episodes, and the voiceovers have already begun production. Ain't that sick? I mean,
yeah, I know it's actually not a bad idea. I don't think.
I remember in the past I made fun of it a little bit, but even then I was wondering like what the show would possibly look like. Would it look like a David Letterman setup with the night background and like you got real people coming on like some Space Ghost Coast to Coast things, and you just like Jay Leno?
I really hope so. South Park is in the news. South Park recently aired an hour-long COVID special. In the episode, Randy had come to terms with his new role during the pandemic, and the kids go back to a socially distant school. This is the highest rated episode the show has seen in 7 years.
I like the episode. A little bit of that I watched was pretty good. To be honest, I think they a little too close for comfort to me. Like animators, like you know how long it takes for animation to get done, fully produced and like delivered to the company. It's like we've been in this pandemic for what, 3-4 months maybe. Y'all already racked out a 45-minute episode. It's crazy. I can only imagine how big your team is. But Jesus, like how do y'all have a whole story lined up already? I feel like y'all already know some things.
Well, I don't know, but Trey Parker and Matt Stone, who are the guys who created the show, they seem to pride themselves in taking what's happening in the world currently, blowing it out of proportion, making it seem ridiculous, and by effect, funny. And after watching the pandemic special, which I loved, by the way, I thought it was hilarious. I didn't think we were too far off from what was going on in the show. Maybe that says a lot about me, but maybe it says a lot about the times we're in.
Or maybe it says a lot about you.
Next up, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has released a trailer for a new original anime, Noble?
Nobly? I thought it was Noblesse.
Noblesse?
Noblesse?
Noblesse. Noblesse.
I guess.
The show is called Noblesse. As well as details about a slew of other titles coming out in the fall season. Noblesse follows an 820-year-old powerful being who is thrown into a modern-day high school.
What the fuck? That's not the only thing coming out on Crunchyroll. The popular brand has over 25 anime titles set to go, with more yet to be announced. And there are some big names as well as a lot of new ones. Attack on Titans will have its final season. We have a third season of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon? And in addition to Noblesse, there will be more Crunchyroll originals with titles like Onyx Equinox and Tanika Over the Moon for You.
You know what? I watched the Noblesse trailers and it's something I'd totally watch. It's an action comedy and it looks fun as hell. But then there's also a trailer that was released for the new Digimon movie.
Yeah.
The new Digimon movie. This one is where the Digidestin are adults and it looks like they're hanging out with the digital monster partners for the last time. There's also whispers of a Godzilla anime coming out pretty soon. Now
that's something I'd be interested in watching. I'm a big dinosaur fan as it is, and Godzilla is a beast. I can only imagine what they do with that. And it's supposed to be an anime?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Anime series.
Okay.
Not too many details have been released just yet.
Well, that's something I'm looking forward to. I might check out a Crunchyroll subscription just for that.
Netflix is back in the news. They've just released a trailer for a new show called Blood of Zeus, a new anime from the creators of Castlevania. The show will be about a commoner living on the outskirts of Greece, becoming humanity's only hope in a fight against a demon army.
Word. Castlevania has been an under-the-radar ratings grabber for Netflix, having landed on their top 10 viewing charts multiple times. In IndieWire's Stephen Green called it gruesome, bloody, and for most of its runtime, mostly devoid of hope. Well, more sad news, sad to say it, but voice actor Kosi Tomita passed away September 27th. Tomita contributed voice work on the original Doraemon in the 70s, as well as other animes like Cowboy Bebop, Astro Boy, and Lupin the Third. We're gonna miss you, man. RIP all day. And now for the segment Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire is a new addition to the show. It's where we announce some of the older news, but still some heat for you guys. We introduced it because we went on hiatus, and we still wanted to deliver some great information. Starting with Warner Brothers, with them inking an exclusive multi-year deal with Hugh Davis, Emmy Award-winning writer and producer on shows like Nobodies, Mike Tyson Mysteries, and Robot Chicken. The first project is called Keeping Up with the Joneses, which is my last name, and already has a presentation order from HBO Max.
Adult Swim's Rick and Morty won Outstanding Animated Program at this year's Emmys.
Derek Kolstad, writer of the John Wick trilogy, is penning and executive producing a new Splinter Cell animated series.
And last but certainly but not least, Kevin Smith, writer and director of movies like Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob, and Dogma, is producing a Green Hornet animated series.
Word, man. Yeah. Oh, we had a lot of good time speaking to Kevin Smith. We had some fun going to the movies. There was movies that opened up down the street from where we live at, and we got a chance to look around there and order some food too. They had some vegan options, which was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We also, Miles is a huge fan of Kevin Smith. Shout out Fat Man Beyond. But yeah, so we watch him on a regular basis. And I had to say, it was a pretty good experience. He got his hat on right now. The movie's hat, the Jay and Silent Bob doing it. So that was really cool. But this closes our episode up. Thank you for watching second season, first episode of Acme News. And I cannot wait to deliver. We cannot wait to deliver more episodes for you guys in next week. Shit, to be honest.
All right, that's it for Acme News. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, ask questions, queries, whatever. And please don't forget, we are running a campaign to raise some money so we can give you guys a better experience with the show. Please, please, please donate. And that's it for tonight's episode of Acme News. I'm MylesTales.
I'm DomZilla.
Peace out.